It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Damn, who knew? All the planes we flew, good things we've been through, that I'll be standing right here talking to you about another path. I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now I see you in a better place. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side, and now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
So Mr. Korpi is one of my favorite teachers because every time I come from first period having Spanish and second period rolls around, I come around the corner, all I can see who is standing at the door is Mr. Korpi's face. And that really lights up me and my personality because I love science and I love chemistry in general. But Mr. Korpi was one of those teachers who complimented you throughout the day and told you that you can do it no matter what. I'm not really a good test taker in science, but just taking the chemistry benchmark really helped me improve myself in the class. I always raised my hand in that classroom. I always answered the questions, even though I wasn't the first person to get picked. But that's okay because at the end of the day, he knows that I'm there. He knows that his students care about him, and he cares about the students as well as their education. And that's why Mr. Korpi is my favorite teacher.
Alright, so I had him in class and he was going through his iPhone. And he held the middle button way too long, and I guess he forgot that when you hold the middle button, Siri comes on, and she responds with your name. And the minute he did that, everyone was like, "Hey, Big Daddy Mac," and it was very unexpected. But he told us that his fiance and him were like switching names and things, like trying to see what Siri could do, and the whole class couldn't get over it, and we were all calling him Big Daddy Mac.
Yeah, called me Krillin. So pretty much, why he called me Krillin, he think I was like kind of, because Krillin is pretty like, he's not the strongest character in Dragon Ball Z, but he's kind of like semi-weak and semi-strong, so like, I kind of got mad. I wasn't mad, but like, it was pretty funny, but like, then I remember at the time, he did Final Flash, Rashawn. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, little things you gotta remember.
Okay, I will walk in, do my work, and then after a while, I'd be like, Korpi, I'm ready to go, because it was just like, his class was like the longest class for me. And then I would get on my phone, and he'd be like, Dr. Pastrana. I was like, no, I'm ready to go. And every time he would come over, we would just start taking him back. I'm like, Korpi, it's time to go.
Who's gonna tell my class every day to have a nice weekend on Fridays? We never gonna have that no more.
I remember when he said beginning of RP4 that like if I'm frustrated or he will always come next to me, just check in with me and then see how I'm doing. So that I'm understand.
I got a good chance to experience Korpi in a different way. Being a coach member, whenever Korpi would call the coach phone, it would always be ABBs for these crazy kids and them running through the halls. And I always appreciated Korpi. And when I would come back to the classroom or bring back whatever student it was, he was really good at just being really positive and bringing back in, especially Jabari. So it was just a good, chance to see him interacting with the students and the relationship that he's built with the kids. Because I'm in middle school, I don't always get a chance to see what happens downstairs, but having those phone calls and me getting a chance to go down there was a good chance for me to get a chance to experience Korpi. And I also worked with him in the summertime, so that was a good chance for me to meet him and got a chance to see how much of a upstanding guy he really was.
I mean, like I said, like a personality, like he's always gonna be seen as like somebody who had that life, he would just bring life to the class. He would greet you at the door every day and ask you to how's your day going before you come in the door. He would if you were on your phone, he would jump over there to you and be get off your phone and just try to make you laugh, but still give you a demerit, you know what I mean? But he was just that cool person.
One time in chemistry class,
he was telling me in Tatiana about how I had a dog and he used to dress it up and he named her Stella. So then we used to always just say randomly word out Stella in the class and he laughed with us.
Okay. What did you learn from Mr. Korpi?
Chemistry.
So, Mr. Korpi, what are we learning today?
Alright, can I get us here, please? Get 3 things we done, and 2 things you Troy, and 1 thing you Perla, and time. Alright, so, here we go. Everyone get to this page, please. I see John's there. I see Just here there. Thank you. Alright, so, for the Explorer, we're going to look at 2 questions, okay? Question 1, question 2. For each question, I want to ask that you have a written response as well as a little sketch here, okay? For question 1 and 2, for both of those, okay? So what you're going to do is we're going to think about how like a gas sample changes when you're adding more gas particles in. So one example that you've probably seen before of like gas particles being added is like a balloon being inflated, right? Mm-hmm. The balloon is changing because more gas particles are being put into that balloon. Okay, so consider that when you're thinking about these 2 questions. So you got 2 questions here. Remember, for each one, you need a written response as well as the sketch. First group done, getting 150 points for the group. I'll be around, making sure you guys have your on-task combos, and we mark your rubric. When I say go, someone start reading question 1. Get ahead.
Okay, go.
My guy, Korpi, Arena.
A memorable moment or a memory.
Memory that I will always remember of Korpi is the way he used to jump away from one side of the bed to the other when he'd catch me on my phone. Yeah, he like touch the mirror part, and he'll start smiling. I was like, all right, but he don't really sign it sometimes. He'll just let me off real easy. And then another memory is when he used to always, when we walk up to the door to hand out our papers, he'll smile real hard, and when I try to take the paper, he'll hold it. Right.
I'm your favorite student.
Sure.
When they did the Fresh Prince performance thing, it was a whole nother side of Korpi that you probably didn't see if you didn't talk to him after school or if you didn't see him like outside of the classroom. When he did that, I think that was a very, very, very memorable moment, and I think that it's good that they did that because we have something to go off of, that we can see him smiling. Like, the fact that they recorded it made it even better, and the fact that all the teachers were involved, Mr. Korpi was smiling, like it's just a good moment to go off. Like, anytime you feel sad, you could just look at that video and you would smile. Hey!
Outside of it, they still cool. Yeah, Chloe. They were up to no good. Started making trouble around my neighborhood. And my mom got scared. Yeah, babe. Yeah, babe. Then yo, the Bel Air.
So that was kind of fun.
That's perfect. I feel like Mr. Korpi always had something encouraging to say, like, you're doing a good job, or you did really well in class today, and he will always like say, thank you, Kiara, for doing your work, or thank you, such and such, for doing your work. So you always knew when you were in class that he recognized your good behavior, or he recognized you doing your work. Like, and not a day went by where Mr. Korpi didn't recognize you and whatever you was doing, and he always paid attention to every single detail and every single student. So that's how I think he impacted me.
When we went on that field trip, we went to UPenn and we did that little science experiment. And it was just fun having him around because you get to see him in his real life.
What is like the best thing about being a student who got to take chemistry?
I'll say the best thing for me, well, in the beginning, I didn't really like science or the chemistry part of it, but having Korpi as a teacher, it showed me there's way more to that science field. I started going on trips with him. Doing experiments is one of the things I'll say I mostly enjoyed because it got me to think about why chemistry was important overall.
If you could have like one more office hour or like time with him, what
One
would you
thing
say?
I'll probably say to Miss Korpi is, thank you for everything that you've done for everybody. Cause like you impacted everybody in some big way or or small way. Cause like most people I've seen when people like last year, like Miss Belushi, she was a good teacher, but most people still didn't understand biology. But like when it came to chemistry, like you took the time to like make everybody like understand the work, even if it's like 101 and stuff like that. So like, I really appreciate that in myself. Cause I didn't like the first two RPs I kind of didn't know like what I was doing, but like till like this RP I started learning more about chemistry and like it felt more easier and stuff like that. And yeah, and also same pride, I really miss you a lot though. I really do. That's one of the best chemistry teachers. Well, not chemistry, but science teachers like I ever had. Yeah.
What would you say?
I'm sorry that this happened so suddenly. Mr. Korpi was a great man, and I can see that he really did care for his students, and everything that he did for us, we really do appreciate it. Some people can take things for granted at times, but Korpi, he made a difference in my life, and I can be assured that he did so many other things for other students as well. So thank you for everything. The man you raised is great.
Mr. Korpi's personality, he's very positive. Like every in the morning, people are like tired. Like he's very positive. Like it doesn't matter. First period, second period, doesn't really matter. Like he was just a positive guy. Like the times like I've talked with the teachers about like the day like he had passed. Every teacher had nothing negative to say about Mr. Korpi. Like it was all positive. Like the time how him and Mr. Hipple had a talk about his bike, how his bike had a flat and stuff like that. And they used to like talk a lot how Miss Henry, when she like encountered him by the copy machine outside her room, they used to talk about like anything pretty much. But all around, especially Mr. Barjaban, because him and Mr. Barjaban is best friends. So yeah, like, there's nothing bad you can say about Mr. Korpi. Like he was very positive. He's nothing bad. Like for real, he was really genuine. So like he's pretty much like really impactful with everybody in Masterworks. So.
Mr. Korpi kind of leaves a lot of legacies, but the one that's most important is that he was always smiling. I've honestly never heard Mr. Korpi yell. I've never seen him get like upset with anything. He always finds something good out of every situation.
How much of a upstanding guy he really was. So he definitely will be missed. And
So actually, like the last time that I actually spoke to him, he was in class and he was like, "Yo, you're one of my favorite students." And I was like, "You sure about that?" He was like, "No, I'm just playing with you." And that was just like a funny moment I had with him because he would always do stuff like that. And it was just like, I'm always gonna remember him as like a cool, funny, like a lot of personality person. And like I really just,
She loves you very much, Korpi.
If I could say anything to Mr. Korpi, it would be thank you. For everything.
I would say thank you for teaching me because he really pushed me really far. I was really, my grades wasn't too good and he really motivated me to do better and he pushed me and he would not stop. He really helped me become a better person. He was just a good example to the whole 11th, 10th grade that he taught. And he really had a big impact on me personally because I really came a long way. And he was always there.
Mr. Korpi, mainly just him every morning looking at his classroom, giving me a thumbs up, just to say, the day is going good and am I okay. I think one of the best times with Korpi was just him coming out every day in my office. Harry, you're going to be 11th grade D next year, you're going to be 11th grade D next year. So, it just showed how much he cared about people, his genuine sincerity for the kids. You could tell he loved them. And a tribute to him, what I'll do is from now on, until these kids graduate, we'll have a moment of silence every community meeting for Mr. Korpi until these kids graduate. So that's even next year, even if I'm not the dean, I'll still come to the community meeting and have them just do the first 30 seconds for Mr. Korpi until these kids graduate. So, LLK, along with Korpi.